Hey,
Ah,
reviews.
back up in here, yo.
Cemetery.
They come back. Sometimes dead is better.
Better leave that cat alone.
Yes.
Touch that cat. Uh, so Ian got to check out Pet Cemetery today, this evening. Being the resident horror expert, let's get right into the guts of this film. And how would you rate this compared to the original?
I liked it compared to it's a different take. So they know, like, if you've seen the original, you like the original, they kind of mess with you. They kind of do certain scenes and they kind of change a little bit and they kind of try and throw you off.
Okay.
Which I like that. So it's like you expect stuff to go one way and they're like, you thought. So I like that they thought about not just redoing this story, but redoing it and then saying, hey, I know you've seen certain scenes, and I know how you think certain ways and they go, so we're gonna use that against you. And I kind of like that. Like, you understand what the core audience originally saw from the first one and what scenes you originally like, and say, okay, good luck with this.
Okay. So I know I've seen the original, and then this one looks pretty good. Would you say because there's I would say kind of a norm in Hollywood. It's like, oh, if we're doing a remake, we got to go bigger. Do they go bigger on this one?
I don't know if they necessarily go bigger in terms of
Darker?
Like, it is a little darker. It is dark. I mean, the original was dark as it is. This is darker than the original.
Okay.
But it's a good darker. It's not like they're trying to go super dark and try and they took the story and went, okay, where can we kind of put their own spin on this story? So it's kind of original, but still familiar if you've seen the original one.
Okay.
So you go in, you're like, all right, they took the base story and they put an original kind of twist to it.
Gotcha. All right. Now, casting on this one. I know a lot of people were excited with John Lithgow because he's a great actor. Jason Clarke just looks like a creepy actor in general. Sorry. How would you say those two? Because in my opinion, those are very important roles in the Pet Sematary film.
They do. It's a big role, kind of centers around them, and then also the kids. But he does a good job, Jason Clarke, of just giving first a family man, and then a doctor, and then just dealing with what's going around, and then the struggle within him. You kind of see it. So they do a good job with that, and then John Lithgow's character comes out just being like, hey, a normal neighbor, but then also creepy a little bit here and there. But he still tries to be this fun-loving neighbor that, hey, I like the kids, I like everything else, and then kind of gives a creepiness when need be when telling a story and things like that.
Okay. All right. Now, overall, do they need to see this one in the theater?
If you're a horror fan, especially if you like the original, I say yes.
100% hands down.
Yeah,
No question.
Yeah, I really enjoyed this. I enjoyed the twist on it. So if you enjoy Stephen King movies in general, you'll probably like this one, especially like the original.
Okay, so 1 to 5 stars. What are you giving this one?
4.
Okay, 4-star.
I probably would have gave it a 4.5 had I not seen a little bit of the twist in the trailer.
Oh, okay, so you feel like there's some...
Yeah, they kind of gave away a twist in the trailer, and I'm like, if I hadn't seen this, it would probably boost it up. It'd be a shock factor for a scene that they kind of took away.
Gotcha. That makes sense. So, a must-see in theater for any horror fan. What if you are not a fan of horror?
It's going to be a little difficult if you're not a fan of horror, but if you've seen the original, you probably want to see the different take on it. It's still the same creepy story.
Okay.
So if you're not a complete fan of creepiness and blood kind of gets to you, it might not be your movie.
Are any animals harmed in the filming of this?
I mean, the cat looks pretty fine to me.
The last thing I wanted to ask you on this one is there was a lot of hype that it's scarier, quote unquote. Would you say that the horror or jump scares in here? Like, are there jump scares, or is this more like legit, like you should be creeped out by the stuff you see in this, as far as like
they don't really go with like the whole jump scare. There's like technically, I'd say one, maybe two actual jump scares in the entire movie.
Okay.
And part of that was only really built if you've seen the original one. So there's not really a whole lot. It's more of the suspense and more of the like tension that's going on with like the family and the whole entire situation.
Okay, awesome. So you heard it here. Ian gives this bad boy a 4, solid 4. I'll be honest with you, from the trailers, I was thinking it's gonna be maybe like 3.5. Never thought I would hear you say 4. So that's a good sign. So definitely another one to check out this weekend if you are a horror fan. If not, there's Shazam. So we'll be back here with Ian giving us the ending.
How does it end?
Of how does it end? So again, thank you for all the love, support, continued patriotism, and share out the videos.
Share to everybody.
Comment, like, subscribe. Peace.